From every strand on the line of your reel, to the rods, to the anglers, to the lures on the end of your hook, let's talk about those big bass here on Co-Angler's Corner with your hosts, Rob Welch and John Stoudinger.
Good evening, everybody. I'm John.
How y'all are? Cajun Rob here. We got a great guest for you tonight, man. He's perfect guest for Co-Angler's Corner or Co-Angler's Tuesday for sure. So y'all stay tuned. He's gonna bring some juice for you.
And this man can catch them, not just small ones, but he can catch some big ones.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. My good friend and fellow Vector Hooks teammate, Mr. Jason Kelly, also has a fishing channel, Dope J Fishing, and he just had a big bass at a local a BFL down in Florida, a high finish. So he's on fire, guys. So we'll bring him on and kind of talk to him and see if he'll share some juice with us, which I'm sure he will. So we'll bring him on and talk a little fishing.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it, man.
All right.
What's up, Barry?
Hello.
How everybody doing?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's good?
All right, man. All right.
There we go.
I'm in the big screen.
Right.
Oh, big screen time.
Hey, you the star, man. We got to bring the star up big, man.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
you bringing it big time.
Ooh, me? Come on.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
Hey, big fish, big screen.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, I'm in the catch some a little bit more smaller fish now. What's up,
Hey.
how y'all doing?
You don't want to be in mine and Rob's seat.
Oh,
No. You be in the old seat then, man. You in our seat, you be in the old seat.
Oh, come on now. Don't do that. Y'all still young now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got a little seasoning in y'all here. That's all it is.
Hey, we still got hair, man. So, hey, I've still got hair, so I'm happy.
There you
Well,
go.
I used to have some.
Okay,
You still got some, man. You still got some.
Oh, nah, don't do that.
Nah, Rick Amato says, "Hey, Jason, he's in Leesburg, Florida."
What's up, Rick Amano? Hey, man, great fishing in Leesburg, Florida. Like, first time I ever went to Harris Chain. Actually, second time I actually got a chance to actually see the cover. So, man, like, that's a beautiful lake.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of just like, we don't have that in Tallahassee. Like, I would be there every day.
You don't blame me there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah, I like
it. Rick's a transplant. He's from New York, so you might have to teach. You might have to teach him something.
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy because like me being Harris Chain, that was my second time ever. Like, yeah, that's my second time ever fishing Harris Chain. But it's what that's my second time actually fishing, actually South Florida, because the closest South Florida I've ever fished was like in Madison, which is about maybe an hour away.
Yep.
I never fished South Florida, Central Florida fish. So my first time I said, okay, I've been doing research. I'm good. And coach, the first time it was cold, 50 degrees, wind chill, the wind was blowing about 25 to 30 miles per hour, out of my element, bad clothing. And I said, cool. Go back next time. I said, cool. on Lake Toho, which is further down, Kissimmee, I was able to do that term because the boating and the waiting list, I wasn't able to do that one. But then when I got to the Harris Chain again, I said, oh, I'm gonna get this one. And I said, okay, the temperature's gonna be about, I said, okay, 60 degrees. Okay, what's the wind? 5. Okay. If this happens, this might bust out good. And at that point, I said, oh, I feel bad for people. I just need to catch 5 bass. I'm gonna do something. So
Yeah, there you
I
go.
don't say everything because I know we're finna break this down. So I want to spill the beans too quick. What's up, Barker? How you doing?
Oh yeah, that's my man from South Louisiana, my boy Joseph. Man, he all right. He good people.
Louisiana. Oh man, I got fish Louisiana. Like, what was I thinking? Like Toledo.
Yep. Toledo Bend. Yep.
I want to listen. There's so many tournaments this year. The MLF showed out. Like Toledo Bend, Santee Cooper.
Yep.
Like those go. And the new little what was I think TAA.
Yeah. There's a Lanier. Yeah, there's a Lanier.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Lanier? I said,
Yep.
man, I'm gonna put a bucket list real quick for it.
That's spotted bass heaven right there, man. I guarantee you.
Listen, but the crazy thing is, like, it's spotted bass heaven, but what they were fishing at, they would catch majority of the time largemouth, and that was like, Jesus, like no four phases sonar type of tournament.
No practice. Yep, no practice.
Like,
yep.
Oh, this is my kind of fishing. Like you just gotta just ball out. No. Like I feel like at that point, it's either how good you are
and how fast you figure it out. Yep.
Yeah, so you just gotta do a win, because I know like MLF did something like a champion touring a few years ago. You don't have like 30 minutes to drive around. But now this time you can't drive around. As soon as you get in the water, that's it.
You better figure it out.
I like that. Now if they cut the cost down a little bit, I'll try it right now.
There you go, man.
You gotta cut the cost.
I heard that, man.
Barking Ruger says, in the South, you better bring appropriate gear from a Speedo to a parka. Our weather is more bipolar than our women.
Listen, sir, I'm telling you right now, everybody's watching. He tells no lie.
Yep.
No lie.
Oh, I know.
I crazy you now for this one. First tournament, Harris Chain, January 20th. Like literally, ever since the beginning of I said about mid-December when I did my so I did my first entry. First ever entry. I said, cool, I got it. From mid-December all the way to I say about 2 days away from about 18th. I was doing studying. I'm talking about from looking at the water level, looking at YouTube videos of different structures, different time frame. Like I did so much studying. So like, boom, I got this. I got got my hotel room. So I like good. I got everything. Got my lures. Thing I know I'm gonna do good on. So I'm looking at the water conditions. I say, okay, it was a little nippy, not bad. Now, at this point, this is where he's just saying the fickle.
Yep.
At one point, it said about 55 to 60 degrees. Like that was the day before the tournament. I said, okay, and then it said about about 10 to 15 miles per hour. I said, I fished that before, so it's not that bad. So I get contact with my boater. We talked about chopped up, see if he want to fish. I'm like, okay, we're fishing on the eelgrass. I got it, not that bad. I'm used to eelgrass, open water, so it's a little different because like I said, I've never been down South Florida. So if I'm so used to, if it's eelgrass, it's straight eelgrass.
Yeah.
If it's milfoil, it's straight milfoil. It's never a combination. So this is different. So I'm like, all the people we're gonna be at, it's okay. So when I woke up in the morning, got my clothes on, stuff like that. I was cool, nice and warm. I said, okay, and I was wearing this. So this actually, it was good. I'm like, I got it, no problem. So then I got to the landing. So I called my guy. He was Jonathan Forrest, my first ever professional boater. So he said, yeah, where you at? I said, I'm right here. He said, where you right here? This truck that's sitting right down the road. He's like, oh, get your stuff. So I got up stuff. As I crazy not. As soon as I opened the door, I said, oh, hold on. I feel like it said 48 degrees. I said, what happened to the 60 degrees? I was like, oh no, it's not gonna be good. Like literally, I was like, he said, yeah, man, we're gonna go down. What he said we're going to the Lake Door. So I was like, okay, I remember the map. I said Lake. So you got to go through South Harris, and then you got to go to Dead Lake, and then the river. So I said, okay, this is gonna be a nice little ride. So I was cool with it. He told me like, yeah, man, we can go fast. I said, what you mean? He said, nigga, in the back. The boy had a 250 Suzuki. I said, I've never been in a boat with Suzuki. I'm like, oh, this might not be good. So he said, yeah, man, strap up. I said,
yep.
Listen, my whole face was cold by the time we even got into the door channel.
Yep.
My face was already just. I said, "Oh God!"
It numb. You had to slap yourself to get feeling back in.
I was like, "Oh God!" So then we went to the channel. I said, "Okay, cool. I can, try to get myself ready stuff like that." So when we actually start fishing, I listen. What irked me the most that day is that I was not prepared for the weather. It wasn't the point that I wasn't understanding what the fish is. It's just a matter of fact I wasn't prepared for the weather because it was so cold, it was so windy that I did like I say 4 or 5 casts, and then I put my rod under my armpit, and I just put my hands in my for like 5 minutes, and then 5 more casts. Boom! I was like, my mom was like, dude, I gotta find something because I ain't gonna get no fish right here. So it was so windy. I'm talking about the wind was kicking up all these like we're fishing close to docks and straw grass, like Kissimmee grass. So I knew like grass, like tall grass and docks together is gonna bring some cover. But the problem is that wind was blowing against the Kissimmee grass. So, okay, let me try it. So I something here. I did it was a Crush City cleanup crawl. So I said, I just started, like I just used that lure a tournament ago in the a local tournament, and I got what 8th place out of 19th out of 19 people. So I was like, my first time air, I'm like, I'm gonna bring it down south. This is my golden ticket now. So something he said, "Ooh, come back." So he never came back. So like that's my first bite. It's like, okay, gotta do better. Now, mind you, that was around say about 8 o'clock, right?
Yep.
By the time it got warm, it was 1:30.
Dang.
You know, the fish. I was like,
ooh.
Oh, God, I like, you know what? This is $113 some change. It's not no 500. So this is a lesson. Can't get mad.
Yep.
I gotta adjust. I'm cool with it. And then we started winning the channels. Now, when we win the channels, everything I saw on videos, no. We're not doing ice fish. No, sir. We're not going to do that.
No.
There's so many people tell me, man, you should come on north. You should do Wisconsin. No, I like my south fishing. I'm good. I'll watch it from a distance, but nevertheless. Yeah. So we win the channel. So, like I said, the temperature jumped, I say about 61 degrees. So channel, the wind cut down a little bit, 61 degrees. And then the water was super clear. And I was like, yo, let's see what you was different. Yeah.
hey guys, just to let you know, I don't ice fish.
All right. Well, but you could.
Well, our lakes haven't been freezing good enough. Like I've been out and me and a couple of my friends, we've been out in bass boats in January where it's like 20 degrees. And we're catching 4 or 5 pound smallmouth, dude.
I ain't doing that one.
No, I'll blame you there.
Now listen, I'll tell you the secret. 4 or 5 jackets and a spinning rod.
And there's little hand warmer things. Yep.
The spinning rod you can cast out with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your other hand warm.
That's it. So I'm gonna walk around the boat like a penguin. Like I'm already big, so it's like.
No.
But going back to the story of the first time ever. So when we went to the channel, I like we went in there, saw some milfoil. So I like cool, I like good. We're gonna do so. He said, yeah, I'm gonna start flipping. I said, well, I see a whole lot of like residential docks. I said, oh, I'm gonna get me some flipping on. I'm gonna start skipping like the way I skip. I don't do like a fashion skip. I actually do a flip skip, which is a little more subtle, but it doesn't require a whole lot of weight. Maybe like a 3/16 quarter ounce, and it goes simple if you know how to flip it right. So he was like, yeah, man, there's some bass probably on bed. I said, okay. Now mine, I'm like, okay, well, this should not be on bed right now. I swallowed my pride because I knew there's some bed lines on those like smaller points. I was seeing about 4 or 5 pound bass sitting on these points. Now, mind you, they wasn't ready to eat. They was like, as soon as you drop them in there, they was going. So it's like they're not locked in. So it's like trying to get a big bass not locked in, and who knows how many boats have gone there. So like 130, 140 is like it's not gonna happen. But we kept going through all of. We went to the back one. He said, "Yeah, we got a few minutes. You want to go all the way to the back?" I said, "I ain't got no fish. You got 3, so let me try one." So we went all the way to the back. I saw tilapia. My first time seeing tilapia. And these ain't no small, like I think, okay, tilapia might have, gonna be kind of big. No, these things were almost like bass, like 2-pound bass. In the water, I'm like, the water's so clear. I was looking 6 feet deep.
Yep.
At the bottom, I was seeing tilapia on bass beds.
They on the hard spots.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Bro, listen, I have this year I've seen tilapia in Harris Chain and Lake Seminole. Lake Seminole should never had tilapia. That's no water. But when I saw them, I said, I'm gonna keep that in mind because that's gonna be some good information when I get my boat on the water. And I remember I saw them, so I'll go ahead and mark on my chart. But nevertheless, so we went to small back corner. Now I think it's like some grass that people mow their lawn. It was on the wood. I see 2 dots. Say, man, you get one little dock over here. I get other dot. So I said, hey man, you may want to go all the way back corner. Like he was cool. So I'm like I told him that back corner to the left, it'd be right spot. He's like, how you figure that? Like it's the darkest area, but there's like a rise of the shadow. It's gonna be a big bass. So I'm gonna try it. So I went to this side. So I missed mine. I think about 2 or 3 pounder. That's on me.
Yep.
But his bass, dude, that bass sounded like a shotgun. Because I was using Z-Man toes, so it's easy for me. Like it was like I was using my Victor Hook EWG. Every time I use that on my toes, I have not missed a bass.
Yep.
You got on, that's it. So I was doing my thing, and I was watching him like doom. I'm like, I'm like, say hook. He just said, I'm like, I missed. I'm like, and my mom's like, I want to say, bro, how you miss a shotgun hit like that? Like, dude, that thing was okay. So, like, the grass is like this.
Yeah.
He hit so bad, like after the hit, the grass went just like this. It opened and stayed open. I said, wow, gotta be big. So, like at this time, I'm thinking in my head, like, keep casting over there because either he's staying over there, he's gonna swim under us.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm looking to see tilapia. Then some tilapia was starting to leave, and some shad was starting to run away from us. I'm like, if they're running, something's coming.
Yep.
So my boy, he said, yeah, man, that's a big carp. I was like, carp? I ain't see no carp. Nothing. I said, no, there ain't no carp, bro. That's a bass you missed, bro. I promise you, that's about 7 pounds.
Ooh.
Bro, I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, like deep down inside me, I got my little spinning rod. I said, drop shot, come on. I was like, you miss, I'm gonna get this one.
Yep.
Jason says, Jason, I'm about to boo you up, bro. We gotta go fishing.
Man, listen, I'm telling you right now.
There's your Louisiana, man.
Yeah, that's your grass man right there.
Oh man, listen, I'm telling you right now. So I've had so many like Instagram lives for the last few years. To everybody know my preference of fishing. Some people ask what kind of fish am I? Am I a shallow fisherman? Am I a deep fisherman? Finesse, power. I tell everybody like I'm finesse and power. Yep. But all the good thing is all depending on where I fish, it's gonna let me know exactly my style. If it's a whole lot of docks, I'm finessing more. Yep. Now the thing is, when I finesse more, it doesn't mean that I'm not using my bait caster because I can use light tackle, which is 3/16 and under, but just fish a little bit slower and utilize like shaky head and stuff like that because people think power is bait caster and spinning rod is finesse. It's been times I was using my spinning rod using a jerk bait, like a micro spinner bait, and stuff like that. So it's both ways of the story. So like grass fishing, you put me at grass fishing, docks, riffraffs, hard bottoms, sandy bottoms, or even stained water. I guarantee you right now, you might want to fish all day because you're gonna see me later on. That's always I've learned that for myself.
Oh yeah.
Rick Amato says. Yeah. Rick says these Florida strain bass are like wild animals down here.
Exactly. Y'all got crawdads. Like how many crawdads bass don't see in Florida? They see. So with bass in Florida, you're looking at shad, bluegill, and maybe crappie. All depending on how big the bass are. That's all we really look at, a bass. So when you put bass in Alabama, Georgia, maybe South Carolina, Texas, and Louisiana, you're dealing with not little baby shrimp tips. You're dealing with almost
lobster looking.
What you think a bass gonna do? It's dinner time, and I'm not blame them. Like, Jesus Christ, but nevertheless, so that was my story of the first time, and I could definitely tell anybody that's watching. 65. But
that's on his crappie. That's on his crappie setup.
I believe it. Listen, anything Louisiana is big. Anything.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. The brains aren't.
I gotta give it to him.
Nah.
But
just mess with you, bro.
But
good.
When I tell everybody about, just and I feel like I'm gonna say this later on, but for everyone that's watching right now that's trying to get into the co-angler and try to figure out, do you want to, or is it for you? It's been so many people saying this, but I'm gonna say this well because so many great people, or even the last person I heard is Chris Fowler said this as well. He said the best way that you know that you'll never be successful is don't try.
Yeah,
because it's been, let's see. So I'm 37, and I don't care about my age. I'm 37 years old. So when I really want to dive into professional fishing and understand it, I was like 25, 26 years old, just actually learning it and actually seeing like not just watching it, but studying the point system, the fishery, stuff like that, and learn how to study, as an angler. So all that time I said, I'm gonna do it. And haven't been doing it because I did my other stuff, me being football coach and me being graphic designer for 13 years. I always put those in the front end and say, one day I'm going to get here.
Yeah.
But then 2 years ago, I said, I'm going to do it. Like, who knows my time in life? And the only way I'm going to be able to do something is to do it now. That's I'm going to do it. Had opportunities, but I kind of get scared and timid. But this year I was like, I say about November, I said, I gotta do this one time. Whatever it is, I gotta do it one time, and at least I know exactly how to feel walking on that stage, walking in the atmosphere of different anglers, great anglers, people I've seen on YouTube, people I've seen on like Yoda series. I said, man, it's gonna be some stories around here. So when I did it, I was like, people saw you nervous. I said, honestly, that first day of the tournament, I wasn't nervous.
Yeah.
I wasn't there like to me, I feel like I was a kid in a candy store. I saw various boats, from big to small. I'm talking about like heavy hitter type boats, saltwater boats. I said, dude, this is some stuff. And then my boater, Jonathan Forrest, he would tell me stories of his friend. His friend fished sometimes with Christian Greco.
Yeah.
Christian Greco was with Brian Latimer and all the anglers, heavy hitters, and the Toyota series. I was like, dude, these are stories that not only educate me, but these are stories that you have to be there to understand those. Yeah. You can't wait for YouTube to say, okay, I want to hear a story. You have to be there. And even though I'm catching a fish that day, it's what I learned that day. And I think from that point, it skyrocketed my knowledge everywhere from my Harris Chain tournament. And then I had a few club tournaments locally. I did good at those. And then we had my first ever fishing open here in Lake Talcott in Tallahassee, Florida. I never fished the open. So I'm thinking open, anybody can join. Don't have to be registered. I was smart, but not as smart. So I'm thinking that. But when I'm talking about like when we had 100, I think 104 boats. It was a team tournament. So you think that many people. So we got done. He said, "Yeah, man, we got people coming from Canada." I'm like, "What?"
Yep.
I said, "We're in Quincy / Tallahassee, Florida. Why are they from Canada?" Like, no, this is not a major lake. Like I can see you say, Lake Seminole, something like that, big lakes that are known. But tackle, listen, tackle is not even the top. I think tackle's not even the top 10 in Florida. So like, what's going on, man? I heard somebody, it was like 2 people from Louisiana. So like, why are y'all here? Why?
Yep.
So after that, then first time actually meeting a living competitive bass elite person. I met Drew Cook. Now Drew Cook is from Quincy, Florida. So I saw some of his stuff. I heard some people that know him for his little kid, but actually see him, it's like it was cool because I saw a boat just come up to the docking area, get ready for not waiting, but the dock off. So I see this boat, I'm talking about, I think like an FX1. I said, ooh, I said, okay, a military wrap. I said, not bad. I saw these small little, inside the boat, little brand sticker. I said, oh, this ain't no regular Joe. So I'm looking at the trial. I said, that's Drew Cook. It said, yeah, that's Drew. Like, you surprised? Not necessarily. You want to shake his hand? No. It said, why? Like, I'm gonna see him later on, but I'm not like a fanboy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to everybody. Some anglers, I will be a fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. But it's just it's like I love his craft of how he fish. And that's like when he went first tournament, I was like, dude, that's the way I fish. So it's like, if I see you in the lake, I'm gonna see exactly how you fish and make sure that I'm doing the same way you do. Yeah, my mom thinks we fish the same way. So I would see his vision, what he thinks. So when I saw him in the lake, he fished the same way I was doing. Dogs and stuff. I was like, oh, the way you fish, I got this. So I'm not stupid. I said, good, I got it. So that tournament, like I said, it was a small one, not a professional one. I got 18th place. Like me and my colleague got 18th place. We got a check, so we got our money back, but I got a check. Yeah, like two times this year, got a check. So I was happy for that. I was happy, and I think this last small tournament was the biggest one for me emotionally, is because, like I said, I've been coaching for 9 years.
Yep,
coaching for 9 years. 2 of my football players, that current football players, one's a senior, one that's going to be upcoming senior. They was in the tournament too. So I was able to see them compete, and then their dads was competing. Like I saw their dads so many years. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna fish against each other. So to see them is like everything felt so real for me, because like everything I do as far as coaching, I always try to build kids. Like me fishing, it's personal to me, but one another reason I do fishing is because I want kids, men, girl or boy, to understand there's so much stuff that you can learn from fishing and build yourself from fishing and keep yourself out of trouble. So to see that, and like I knew there was fishing, but to see that, I was like, I mean, I would love to place, I would love to get a check, but if I don't, I'm seeing something that Heinz Forest is what I always want to see. I always want to see the youth be good. Now, granted, we've seen so many young anglers nowadays be top dogs. It's, we see that. I'm glad for that. But the ones that, what hits me more is that these are kids that I coached when they're 6th grade.
Right. And
they're like 6 years, 5 years later. I mean, these are smart gentlemen. Like one of them that's senior, he's a University of Florida recruit. He's a commit.
Wow. So
like from 6th grade, I actually got a chance to coach him and help him out with other superior coaches. Man, it's a surreal moment, and then that just driven me more to fish more, because like me being coaching, I love it, but at one point you have to say, if you want to compete professionally fishing, you have to, sad to say, you have to cut a line, like draw a line to know, hey, if you're going to be dedicated here, you got to be dedicated. And I realize I can't become a professional fisherman and coach at the same time. So sooner or later, it's going to be that time that it's going to have to part ways. But until then, everything I'm doing, I'm seeing everything. It's like it's here, but then all of a sudden it's like it's merging, and then sooner or later you got part ways. So I'm just making sure I'm, dotting my I's, crossing my T's, with what I've learned with the kids, teach them what life is. Because when I'm gone, then unfortunately, I would come back, of course, but when I'm gone, I got to make reputation, got to make a name for myself then. But it's crazy because a lot of people fish for checks, and yes, everybody wants to have a check. I mean, I see over here, John got so many plaques and stuff like that. So he got a few checks, but and the thing is like you can get a check, but just to be in your own element, like you and no matter what, even though I was cold that day in that tournament. I wouldn't change it.
Yes.
I learned so much from that day. I understand the atmosphere of it, and to fish certain fisheries that legends were born, like top tournaments, like Lake Seminole. Lake Seminole is still dear to me, and I haven't did the best yet. But one reason why I did it because that's the first ever tournament Brian Latimer had won. That's his first place. Yep. So when he did that one, I was like, I gotta do something. I want to implement my name somewhere into this lake because he won that one, even though that's not his home lake. I want to implement myself over there. But at that point in my mind, like when I become a boater and compete, hopefully in this world of professionalism, I want to find a lake that I could be first place and hey, this is my lake now. And I've seen so many people have that. Like Drew Cook first tournaments, Brian Latimer first tournaments. I've seen Jacob Wood. I was just saying that DC second time Red Crest.
Yeah,
he got his turn. He got his second Red Crest at his home lake. Not many people can do that. And then Scott Moore, since Scott Moore won the first Open this year. Has home lake. Now, mind you, ain't nobody finna, no MLF or Bass Elite finna hit no Lake Talcott or Lake Jackson, Lake Ammonia. We're not gonna hit that. I understand. But if I can find me a lake nearby and say that's my home lake, I'm gonna find one. I gotta put my name somewhere.
Hey, guess what? I got it, man.
There you
go. Lake Champlain.
Nope.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to figure out why northern anglers always do this because I can have a full out series of conversation about fish stuff like that. Yeah, man, you know what? You'll catch a big bass if you come up north. No, I won't.
No, but now, you know what? You catch numbers is what you get.
Oh yeah, nice numbers. Nice numbers.
I ask now. I ask guys that some of my friends that are on the elites and stuff like that from up in this area. I'm like, what's harder for you? Leaving the north where you get 50, 60 bites a day, and going south and getting 5 and 6, but they're all big fish? What's harder, coming from the south and coming up where you're getting more bites, or going from the north where you're getting more bites and getting less bites down south?
Right.
And they say it's harder mentally going down south.
Right.
Yep.
I can't say I relate to it, but I could definitely understand like when you could just catch maybe like 10, I say about 9 to 10 bass an hour and stuff like that. But then when you come down south, you catch 9, 10 bass. Like shoot, you may catch 5 or 6 bass a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All depending on your fishery, all depending on the tournament, the conditions. So I mean, I feel I'm like, and no knock to northern fishermen because I've seen so many tournaments. Shoot, the Johnson brothers, the Canadian boys. Listen, I'll tell you right now, if I ever put myself in the list of a tournament and I see their name, I'm like, it's gonna be a long day. They're gonna catch some bass.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like to be in that kind of atmosphere up north, it's like you would think that it's gonna be hard, but it's hard to get a great limit, but you are gonna catch a limit. But what people don't realize, the up north lakes are, I actually did research maybe a few weeks ago, like the like Champlain, Erie, or Ontario, stuff like that. All of those are the top 10 lakes in the in North America. Like actually, I think Lake Okeechobee is number 13. Lake Harris Chain is, I think, 16. No, Toho is 16, and Harris is 18. I did a research. I'm like, what? And mind you, when I did research, it wasn't about the fishery; it's about the square footage.
Yep.
So when you talking about like Lake Erie, Lake Michigan is like top 5, and you talking about Lake Okeechobee is what, 13, dude. And then I hear a story like every time, all these lakes, it gets down to maybe 60 feet, 100, stuff like that. But like, dude, we don't even fish that deep. We go for bass, we don't fish that deep. Like majority of the time, we fish about 20, 30, if that. I was like, seriously?
Yep.
Like, yeah, like bass get cold down there. All spots for
Rich says all spots in Florida lakes look great. Found out here it's not difficult to learn.
Yep.
And hey, that's a trick. I'm gonna tell you right now. If so 2 lakes I could definitely tell you here in North Florida that will really give your hope so high. And if you ride on the hope, you're gonna be disappointed. Is a place called Orange Lake, because Orange Lake is a big fisher, like big bass pond. But if you don't know how to fish it, you're not gonna catch the fish at all. Like these bass, they're big for a reason and they're smart at the same time. And I would say St. John's River. Now, St. John River we know is going from Jacksonville all the way down south. But I feel like the Jacksonville area, it looks beautiful. And listen, I ain't gonna lie. When the first time I saw it, I kind of like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of slaughtered. I was like, ooh. I was like, it was too good. I was like, okay, not bad. I fished there one time. 0 fish.
Oh.
No bite, no nothing. I was like, this is not right. Everything you want in far as Florida fishing, from your Kissimmee grass, from your milfoil, your coontail, cattails, from your laydowns, your coves, your river, your canals, tainted colored canals, your Clearwater canals, palm trees hanging over, all that. No bite. I saw shad spawning. No bite. I see bass. No bite. I say, I'm gonna be public enemy number 1. It must have heard about this. Oh, we named for.
You were old enough for the public enemy.
That's
back in the 80s.
Yep. Back in our day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 86. I'm 86. I wasn't there in the 80s, but I was in the cusp. Outside,
you were on the cusp.
Yeah, okay. I got a little bit of this.
The sad thing is, you listen to the radio and stuff like that, and the stuff that Rob and I listen to, they're calling them classics. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah. Motley Crue's now classics. I'm like, what? What?
Listen, so
and when I was in high school, I used to listen to like Van Halen, Styx, NWA, and all that stuff. I was there, and they're like, you can't listen to that stuff. Why can't you?
Let's see.
Florida fish stories. I'm on the water is more important than
Dalton.
most of those things.
Little boy Dalton. I know it.
All right.
I don't know. Like,
oh yeah, that's Dalton. I know him.
I'll tell you something. I was fishing a partner tournament with a buddy of mine.
Mm-hmm.
The week before Christmas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There was 30-something boats. I think 32 boats. We brought in 19 pounds. Smallmouth.
Oof, that's not bad.
That's good bag.
17, 18 years ago. And we were happier than heck,
Mm-hmm.
This goes back to the Scott Martin story. We finished 32nd. That's last.
Ooh. That hurts.
You know what?
And you know what? the worst thing about it, it was like 20 degrees all day.
So you was bundled up, say, yeah, man, you know what? We're gonna get a check. We're gonna get a check. And you got there, you're like, you got that for no reason? Let me get my Theraflu.
Denied.
God.
And like we were weighing in and we're looking at it 25, 26, 28, 30.
Oh.
Yes, I can see it right.
And this is before the goalies. We're sitting, you know, funny, the sad thing is we're sitting there about noon, right? Saying we had about 18 and a half, 19 pounds. Said, we're like, we need a kicker fish.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
And we get 5.5. Oh, we're like, oh yeah, we got this one.
Oh,
we got this. You know,
not the kicker.
Yep.
we're like, okay, we got it. We got it. 19 and a half pounds. We got this tournament. Then we come to the scales. 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 29s, 30s, 32s. We're like, where did y'all go?
Yep.
19 and a half pounds, we were dead last.
Did John hears that sound, you know, Price is Right used to go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Game over.
Yeah.
Not only did we freeze, we got our asses handed to us.
Dead like man, that's brutal.
That's heartbroken. I mean, like I've never been in that position, which I feel like sooner or later I'm gonna be in a position one way or another. But I think if I could recall, my first ever heartbreak is 3 years ago. Yeah, three years ago. I joined this local tournament that I'm in right now. We went to what was it? Went to Lake Seminole. So once again I'm still learning. I'm co-angling, learning the rope and stuff like that. So I said, okay, Boulder, you know where you're going. We're gonna try certain places. You know, his thought process of where was up. I said, dude, the research I did right now, the word has dropped by at least 4 feet deep, like 4 feet low. So wherever you feel fish right now, it ain't finna work. Okay, he bank fishing. So almost a whole entire day, we didn't catch anything. I said, dude, there are milfoil, like topped up milfoil in the middle of the lake. Let's fish this. It's early. It's about 1 or 2 o'clock. Let's fish this and see what we can get done. So we fished, like, mind you, this was my assessment. So he's like, yeah, we'll try. So I said, dude, you see this, like, the whole line right now? Just get back a little bit. You do Texas rig over here, I do Texas rig over here. So sure enough, his first cast, he got a 2-pound. I said, does this really work? Did my adjustment work like this?
Yep.
I said, cool. All right, cool. So I dropped my down 2-pounder. I said, okay. So I'm talking about, it's like I say about at least a football field worth of grass scattered. So we were just weaving through. We were catching bass after bass. So good thing we're about 7 minutes away from the landing. So we was like, okay, we just ride it the whole entire time. So it still irks me in my stomach because this is a bonehead move. I'm gonna tend the back of it, but bonehead move. But so I remember because he's like, we have like 2 more minutes. I saw this nice little cove of grass tail. So what I was doing, I threw, what was it, 1/8 ounce speed worm junior boy. It's a nice little flutter, and they get hung in the grass. They'll kind of kick and then over, stuff like that. So I did that, flipped it in there, and I flipped my line. I said, "Doom!" I like, ain't no wood here. I said, "Okay, whatever." So all of a sudden, I see my line going in the grass. I'm like,
"Oh,
here we go, ham." Now at that point, I had 12 pounds. Like, this is me learning certain type of test line because I knew fluorocarbon, but I didn't know exactly the top brand that I have now. I was using Yuzuri Top Knot, not T7. T7 the premium. I use that now. No problem. So I use a top knot. And my line, I said, doom. I'm like, I'm in the grass with 12-pound test line.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Calm down. It didn't happen. It didn't happen yet. So I found a way to get her out the grass. I said, cool, good. I got it. And I was like, and I felt the weight. I said, net. He said, whoa, buddy, I don't got a net. I was like, you ain't got a net? I said, okay, calm down. Just kind of wave her out. And I saw the mouth. The mouth is this big.
Yep.
Slow it down. Just, in my mind, I'm thinking that, the actual how anglers do, like wait it out and then like hand pull drag. I'm doing all that. So I got close to me. I sat down, got her close. And then I was like, okay, she come back out, came back. I said, sweetheart, I just need one bass. I just need you right now. Just come back. So I got her like close to my hands. She got close. She said, It took off. Line pop.
Oh.
Clean cut. Now, when I did the end of my line, everybody, like I said, me telling the story still irks me and haunts me. Every time you catch a bass, big or small, retie your line.
At least
good
check
tip.
At least check it.
Yep.
When I saw my line, I was like, he said, what are you doing? I'm done for the day, man. We got three more minutes. I'm done for the day.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yep.
We can get another one. That is my another one. And mine, and we weighed in, I got fourth place, which is okay. But if I would have had that bass, I would have had big bass and first place.
Yep.
That's why I run 65-pound braid.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, something like it's put like this. Certain application, like I've learned, like after that, I've learned certain applications that I can get away with, using fluorocarbon. Like, so I can use my 12-pound fluorocarbon, but I'm only going to use it in open water.
Yep.
In this point, I have to have a boat, which I have a boat now soon, but I had to have a boat to run that. But lately, I've been doing 14-pound, which I haven't lost a bass off that. I use it, like I said, T7 fluorocarbon from Uzuri. But lately, like all my bass lately in the tournament wise, I'll be using 16-pound, which 60 pounds is like the medium golden number, especially in Florida. Like if you're doing light flipping or like Texas rigging, you can do 15. Not 15, like all depending on the brand. 15 to 17, you get away with murder. Now, if you're doing if you're really flipping like half ounce or more, 20-25 fluorocarbon. If you do that, outside that, use the braid. Now, I've learned all that a lot. From that point, when I came home, I went to Discount Tackle, Tackle Warehouse, Bass Pro Shop. I said, I should know that user. I said, because I love Uzuri. I said, and I'm like, is there a better fabrication of fluorocarbon? So I said T7. I said, okay, let's T7 talk about. So I did research. So I said, I'm gonna go to Bass Pro Shop the next day. So I did Bass Pro Shop the next day, and I got the T7. I got a small spool to try to test it out. So same rod I had, and I lost the bass. I stripped all that out, put 12 pounds, went back to 12 pound again because I'm still learning. So I went to a small little pond using a chatterbait, caught a 4-pound bass off the chatterbait. That line had no indent or laceration with that tooth. I was like, yep, here we go. So I went back to Bass Pro Shop and I bought by at least $315 worth of line.
Yep.
That one day.
That's only 2 spools.
What you got?
What's he buying up here?
Which was sturgeons? It was funny because when I did that, and the woman, I was like, "How you doing there?" I said, "I'm doing good." It's like, "You going fishing?" I'm readjusting. She said, "Okay."
Yep.
Deep. deep, deep. So I had like a little crate. So she didn't look at the crate. I had a small spool where she was ringing up. She's like, "That's it, sir." I'm like, "Oh no." Now, the crate had like three sets of 1,000 yards. So I said, "Do." She said, "You have a tournament coming up?" Planning on it.
High seas, the Florida used Florida fish story says.
I see.
Hurts the wallet. Look.
Yep.
I've seen that one.
I'm not going to argue with anybody about line and stuff like that.
No. Everybody got his own. Yep.
All right.
But whatever you find that you like, stick with it.
Yeah. So
Look,
I mean,
I've used plenty of it. I've used Sunline, Seagar, Red Label, Seagar Red Label, Berkeley, and I found a line that I can truly believe in and trust in and use. Look, I'm throwing 4 and 6 pound tests, catching 5 and 6 pound smallies.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. It's true. I've seen it.
I'm happy with that line. Rick, everything's out of control.
Oh yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Listen, man.
But
You talking about line prices, dude? The lure prices, like swim baits, dude. I saw swim bait on like $80. I said I would never buy that. That's gonna be antique.
I see something about $400 or $500 a piece from California. Out of my range, out of my neighborhood.
This is why I'm in Florida.
I'll be back.
This is why I'm in Florida. Dude, like, I understand. Listen, I tell people this. I understand what the business.
Ooh, I like that.
That's about $50. No, $60. It's like a $50. It's like $60 one.
No, that's 20.
Ooh, you lucky devil.
See, I'll tell you a secret. Okay. Only because we're friends here now.
We're among friends. We're among friends. Yeah.
All right. What you do is you find somebody who does custom painting. And then you find the blanks you like.
Yep.
And it's
fix them up.
It's a heck of a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it is.
Remember a couple years ago with the S waivers?
Yep.
S waivers were real big and stuff.
Right.
I bought a dozen blanks for $30.
Mega Bass 110s, you can do that now with too.
I sent them out. I sent them out to my buddy who does custom painting. Perch.
He taking notes.
He's like, I'm like, how much to paint a dozen of these? I said, I don't need hooks. I just need to paint. He goes, $10 a piece.
Done.
When can you start, sir? When can you start?
Yeah, done deal.
But nah, that's it, man.
Man, whew. Oh, we at 53 minutes already?
Oh yeah, man, time flies. You have fun, man. It does.
Hey, Jason. Hey,
yes, sir.
The good thing about our show, you can always come back.
I would love to come back.
All right.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But seriously though, I do have a question I want to ask you, just so I can sleep in my own bed tonight.
Ask anything you want.
What's your favorite homemade cookie?
Favorite homemade cookie? Ooh, it has to be a red velvet cookie with macadamia nuts, pecan nuts, and white chocolate.
Ooh, man.
Yeah. One cookie, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
You don't want nothing else.
Yep.
Now, if you want to get fancy, put some vanilla ice cream on it.
Ooh.
Rick says, "Wait till own your own boat, price wise, and keep up."
Oh yeah.
We all know about. Man, about those big budget baits? Well, y'all know about a pocket full of clear grubs and some spike it and pens. All right.
I've heard about spiking pins.
Yeah.
Number one,
I'll tell you.
get the
I'll tell
pin,
you.
not the cup, not the little droplet. Always get the pins. But here's the thing. So I know you can say something, John, real quick. But so the boat that I'm getting into, because like I've been blessed on this situation. I'll give you a little quick synopsis. So everything I'm going to tell you is from certain anglers of my club. So like I said, I've been there for 3 years, and they know my passion. You know me being as a co-angler on each and every tournament, trying to get my boat, trying to get out there. About 2 years ago, I made a Facebook status. I said, anybody has a John boat, a Bass boat they want to sponsor, LOL playing hashtag not really playing. So then one of the boaters in the club, he said, "Hey, I got a project boat. If you want to work on it, then we can work on it, get you right." I was like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, cool, I'm learning the boat. Yeah. So we started working on, like, at one point it was bad, right off bat. So we're gonna work on it. A few months later, he said, "You know what? You didn't know about this, but this is gonna be yours." I said, "Yeah." When I get my money, I said, "No. When this boat gets right, I'm gonna get the title for you." I'm like,
dang.
What? Now, mind you, at that point, had no trolling motor, gunk, trash, stuff like that. Had no outboard. It's just straight the hole. So I'm working on it. So we get, I stripped the old carpet, cleaned out everything, all the garbage. So he's like, I guess he saw all the passion over. He like, yo, man, like, and when he said this, it made sense, because I remember I told kids too, because he said, I've been blessed so many times, so it's right for me to pay it forward for somebody else, for that person to pay it for you. I love this guy. This guy is
absolutely
beautiful. He's a beautiful soul. So he, like, we've been doing this for about 2 years. Like, finally got a wiring, finally got the gauges in there, and then like the whole entire time, everybody said, "Man, you got this done. Like, we're gonna get your motor. We're gonna get your motor." I said, "Dude, right now motors are high price."
Oh yeah, if you find them,
even used motors are high price. So I'm in my head like, I gotta find a motor. Because I don't want to do pond fishing with a bass boat with a trolling motor. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get there, but it's like, no, I don't want to do that. So I remember it was beginning of January.
You the BFL yet?
No, I haven't. Dalton. I am number 40. Oh no, number 54. I like, honestly, bro, I might not make it. I'm hoping to get there, but right now, I might not make the first one. But the second one, I'm gonna get there. Trust me, I gotta get the super one. So like, I had a chest cold for about 2 days, and the person I met that got me into the club, he said, he was telling me, how you been, stuff like that. So we talked about, his outboard he had right now, 115, 2005 Optimax.
Yep.
Rick and Mom fishing out there financing oil changes.
I can't.
I'm out.
Hold on.
Hey, didn't I tell you we're all serious in this show?
Yes.
Yeah. All time. Yeah.
So he told me about the boat. He told me about his outboard, 2005 Mercury Optimax 115. He had about 350 hours on it. I was like,
wow,
bad. And now, mind you, I've been fishing with him for so many times. Like, he knows, he take care. He's meticulous on his, like, taking care of everything. So I remember it was on Saturday morning. I kind of got over my cold, finna go fishing. He said, "Hey, Jason, what you doing?" "None. I'm finna get ready to go fish." "Hey, so you remember I told you about I'm finna change my boat to get a brand new one, and I've been trying to wait for the sell the other one." Like, yeah. So you don't know my wife loves you and love everything you've been doing. Your passion. And we'll watch all your videos, and she came up with all this. So like, you need to bless him something. And Mama, I'm still half asleep. So I'm like, where is he getting into this? He said, "So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the boat the mechanic that's gonna put my motor on, and get your boat over there and put my old motor to your boat." I was like, now mind you, I don't cuss. Like
Yep.
I'm so respectful of a lot of people. I don't cuss, but when I was on the phone, he told me that. I was like, "What you said?" He said, "I have never heard you cuss. I have never heard nobody do this for me." So it goes. He said, "Yeah, man." Like, and when he said this, it put everything in perspective. He said he loves the way my energy is. He loves the way my passion, how much I dedicate to do this. My heart mindset. I'm strong-willed, the good, the bad. I'm always dedicated. Say I want to do something, I'm doing it. I'm always there for kids. He said everything about you shows a great person, and in the mere fact that you always do things with your head down, not worrying about what people perceive you as, and you're not waiting for the blessing. You always grind, and sometimes you need to get a blessing because you deserve it. I was like, dang. And like it really hit me. So at that point, and the following week, like I was talking to the person who gave me the boat and the motor. So we all had like a chain conversation thread, and we all talking. When we're gonna get the boat, the boat over there, blah 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 blah. 2 weeks later, I got a picture while I'm at work. The motor's on. I'm like, now mind you, I'm at work. I work for the school board for the kids.
Yeah.
So everybody knows me as Coach Kelly. So I look at my phone. I was like, they're like, Coach Kelly, what you doing over there? I just got a picture. Now, mind you, we're talking about seniors, juniors.
Oh yeah.
Adolescent mine. They're like, Coach, how she know? Shut up, do work. Go do your work.
Yeah. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I want to see. I was like, wow, come on. Coach, we're gonna see something good. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna see something good. They're like, Coach, that's not you for real. I said, yeah, this is mine. And ever since then, like, yo, go man, gonna boat. So it's been such a surreal moment because mere fact that like, so right now I'm getting my prop on there and my gauges rewired. Yeah. And by the time I get it, I am be officially boat ready on the water.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Happy for you, man. Happy for you.
Awesome.
It's crazy because like I've been I wouldn't say I've been dreaming, but again, I was like, I play situation in my mind like I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna be fishing this way, and
yeah,
and you know what the good thing is? The good thing about what I did with the person who gave me the boat is mere fact that I didn't allow him to do everything by himself. I said, whenever you go to the boat, or whenever I go to the boat, be with me or let me know I'm gonna get there. So if you're wiring something, I'm gonna see you wire, or you have me wire because I want to know how to do it hands on.
Yep.
So if something happens, I know exactly how it got there. I know exactly what I need. And the good thing is, like I said, I'm around. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go back to the arrow there. Yeah, Rick does his own stuff.
Rick does Rick Amato, He Rick Amato's from New York. He's smart. He can do the stuff.
Yeah, but Rugers has done stuff for some elite and BPT guys, so he pretty good on wiring and stuff. I give him credit.
Yeah. If you have questions about electronics, definitely hit him up. But hey, just letting you know, my phone. Give me a call. I'll hook you up. We'll come on up. We'll go to Champlain.
See, there you go.
He throw that nugget in there.
Oh yeah, he got you.
Hey, you know what, Rob? I you know how you and I have been speaking about fishing a Toyota Series or something next year?
Yep.
I think Jason would be good with that.
He would. I can see him doing that.
What we were talking about is, getting a group of guys together, from all over, friends, going fishing a couple-day tournament, sharing an Airbnb.
Those are fun. That is fun.
It's not about the fishing.
Fun, man. You get some of your buddies share it. That is a blast.
It is.
It is a blast. It is.
I've definitely seen videos from Greco, Latimer, stuff like that, and Airbnbs. Like it's a beautiful thing when you have how to say the continuity that builds and the camaraderie that's there initially. And then when you're fishing together, and then the fun, like even when you get done practicing, y'all can still come back and how you doing and stuff like that. And y'all ever come to Florida? Hey, Dalton knows how to fish. He knows how to fish. He knows how to flip. I can tell you right now. Listen.
Oh yeah, he been on here. We know he been on here.
He's the first person I've ever seen meticulously and accurately skip a chatterbait more than 30 yards away on under a dock. I was like, listen, at one point I had to literally close my eyes and look away for me to get back focused. Like I'm like, how do you do that?
Yep.
I'm like, I got a fish. Like it was beautiful. We need to do a regional tour.
Yep.
I'm like, it's interesting how everything has transpired, and just this year, like me being first time in professional world, me being interviewed, being placed on articles, and then me being on YouTube. I'm here now.
Yep.
So this like it's one of those kind of feels like this is what I've been dreaming of. I didn't know exactly how it was gonna transpire to fruition, but I could definitely say I'm loving everything. Everything. Like from the moments, like it's been time. It's been cool that I've interviewed people on my Instagram, and so I'm trying to do interviews on YouTube, and then mere fact that I got about 500 subscribers. Everybody that's watching that's subscribing to me, thank you very much. And then mere fact that I get a boat now, who knows how many people are gonna be following me now? Because I'm some stuff. So like it's everything I've always meticulously planned. Like literally, I got a book right now. I got a handbook right now. Like all the pages are done. Like I've written out what I want to do, how I want to do it. Yep. When I get this boat, I want to fish here. When I get this boat, I want to put this on here. Like, dude, I have literally a go-to handbook I've written about 5 years ago.
Yep.
Have not changed yet. That like that's been waiting. And now is mere fact that I opened it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, I put my a little marker and like literally I was checking everything off. Like everything that was on there, I didn't look at it years ago. And now I'm looking at it, I'm checking it off like all these are happening without me looking at it. I was like, yep, it's that transition. It's that small transition. Everything I've been dreaming of is there and people call me silly when I say this, but I don't care. Because when you're younger, they always ask you, what you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a police officer, I want to be a basketball player, I want to be a judge. No. They said, Jason, what you want to be? Bass angler.
Yep.
And kids like, how you want to fish for a living? Shut up.
Yeah.
So in high school, everybody like and had this conversation. We always have conversations about what we did when we was younger, with us kids. Everybody said, Jason, what did you do on every Saturday morning? I said, to be honest with you, I had breakfast. I watched maybe an hour of one Saturday morning, which is pretty much like Nickelodeon cartoons, stuff like that. Yep. And after that, it was a Bassmaster.
Yep.
That's all. Every Saturday morning, I did not miss one. I don't care if it was a rerun. Every Saturday, I was watching Bassmaster, Roland Martin, Jimmy Houston Outdoors, Bill Dance, Fishburne, like Hank Parker Outdoors. I was watching all that. Like, you talking about, like, don't get me wrong, even though I was a little husky kid, I was athletic. So you think people like, oh, well, he's going to be playing football so much. Everyone said, man, you should play football. Yeah, football's fun, but the passion is there, but that passion is not the future.
Yeah.
I mean, if it ever happened, that, you know, I got to the collegiate level and I played it, cool. But at the end of the day, that passion from the heart was fishing.
Yep.
So everybody said, man, you gonna do this? I'm like, no, dude, this is what I've been wanting to do. And yes, and a lot of people get discouraged when they see exactly what it takes to fish, as far as like raising a family, as far as your job, as far as your sleepless nights, your day that you're spending so X amount of money that you feel like you don't need to, but you turn them over, you're kind of happy that you did, and then the travels from one state to another state, and like people are like, well, I don't know how I can do that. And I ain't gonna lie, like I've been through that situation over and over when I was younger, but then I was like, man, you just got to do it.
Yep.
You got to know exactly how to get yourself situated mentally to do it. Because and Gerald Swindle had this he had I forgot what you want to call it. It was from Bass University. I saw it called
PMA, positive mental attitude.
Yes. PMA.
Yep.
Listen, when I heard that, I was like, that makes so much sense. And PMA is not just for fishing; it's everything. When you have a positive attitude about situations, it can adjust everything that's going on. Bad situation, cool.
Yep.
Okay, can I control it? Yes,
that's absolutely it. If your heart is in it, you'll find the way.
Oh, absolutely. Well said.
But I mean,
I can't imagine that guy saying something that intelligent.
Dude, his thing. Gerald, listen, you know, I go lie. When I first ever saw Gerald Swindle, I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I said, you know, cool comedian, kind of, you know, redneck guy. In my mind, I'm thinking like Fishburne. I'm thinking a re-edition of him. But then when I see him fish, I'm like, you know, okay, like you know, bow-legged angler, cast. I'm like, okay, you know, he's not bad. But then
still love you, Joe. Still love you, man.
I was like, dude, this dude really is smart. Like he ain't no moonshine type dude. No, he is smart. He's a hard worker.
I fished with him on Toho at a Bass Open down there back about 4 years ago. Yep, he first had his Phoenix, and the only reason he was fishing the Open, his nephew was in it. That's the only reason he was in it. First Bass Open I ever fished. I had him day one. Cool dude.
Once again, prime example. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't hear stories like this. I would not hear stories like this. So it's great. And then mind you, I believe right now he's getting ready for the Bass Elite tournament in Harris Chain. I believe it's
he's down there. Yeah, he's down there.
Yeah, so I saw a video. I saw like a little a YouTube short like. So what he did, he accidentally, I'm not sure you saw it. And what he did accidentally, I think I think bait something.
Yeah, the bait. Yeah, he bit for chapstick. Yeah,
he like, you know what? Doesn't taste good. Does not taste good. Like, no. I would think it not taste good, buddy. No. But it's, and you know, and crazy thing is, I'm mentally, I'm preparing myself to see those people.
Yeah,
and the way to see those, not just see them walk across stage and watching them, because like in my mind, I'm thinking in my head when I was younger that all these anglers fish strictly, like the Bass Elites. Like, no, these people are still fishing opens.
Oh yeah.
So it's like it's cool. Hey, like, well, you gotta get money. Which
Randy Blocker fished the BFL.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I seen Wesley Strader fish a BFL against me on Dale Hollow one time. I was back in this river and he blew by me. I'm like, that don't happen every day.
I think who was of the last Toyota series, Pooch. I've got first name Pooch. They did it here. I think like Michael Pooch.
Okay.
Like he was on Harris Chain on the last Toyota series of Harris Chain because one of my friends said, yeah, man, guess what I boat with? I was like, who? Pooch. I said, why name something for me? So he told me the name. I was like, hold on, let me look at it. I was like, He's there? He
Yep.
said, yeah. I said, who else there? Greco.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, next year I'm out there. I'm out there next year. I don't care how much it costs. Next year I'm out there.
There you go. It's fun. It's fun, man. It's a blast.
Jason, you know you're amongst good people when you eating breakfast with dudes in square toe boots, slicker suits. Fishing's about the people in the journey from wet spot to wet spot.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, listen, man. It's everything building up. I'm so happy for it. It's like what next? And this is the thing I'll put in my head because I tell kids like it's a smaller mantra, well, certain mantras, but this one's like, what's next? Whatever you do in life, good or bad, what's next? And it kind of correlates to the PMA. Like whatever happens, you can't dwell on that moment for long. You got to understand that, educate yourself from assess it, and then move on to it. Just like in football, like in far as football coach, one play can hurt you if you let it hurt you. But sometimes you have to say, okay, good, you made a mistake. Remember it. Don't do it again. How can we build from it? If you did successful, what can we do to continue to build from? It's just where it's fishing. Like my last tournament, the Harris Chain where you're talking about the big bass. Like, I mean, quick synopsis of it. So we blast off. We start fishing. I was fishing with Dalton. We went there. I say about close to 8 o'clock. We went to a brush pile. We were cast out there a little bit. We saw a small brim still that splashed up. So he said we're gonna go to Dora XYZ. So we went to Dora. In certain places that we went, I was with not Justin, but Jonathan the first time. So I was like, oh, I remember these places. But it was warmer. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get y'all now.
Oh yeah,
y'all finna get this. So mind you, I'm thinking in my head like I'm gonna get some bite. Like there was some bass hidden, but it really wasn't dialed into it. So I'm like, they're spawning. Obviously a huge shad spawn. I'm talking about bait bulls, dude. Bait bull was so much on his graph, bro. It was on like shrimping.
Yeah,
like, it was so much. I'm like, oh my god. So my first bite, which is great. The mere fact I was 1 for 1. My first bass was at 11 o'clock.
Dang.
11 o'clock. We started around 7:45. 11 o'clock, my first bass. Second bass, 11:10. Third bass, 11:30.
Yep.
So I said, cool. That whole I didn't get into bite. I didn't get a bite after that. And then I say about about 2:15. This is where the big bass came in at. So 2:15, we went to a small part. I think somewhere. I said maybe about east. No, I said west. Where we look down, we look from a north part aspect of Harris Chain, the west part of Harris Chain. I saw like semi grass and straw grass, but the part is that it was stained water. I'm like, dude, I fished this in Tallahassee. This is stained water.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what to do. And mind you, I was still using my Crush City, the Pearl White one, the whole entire day. And everybody understand this. You get bass, XYZ. If you getting bass, you getting bites, don't change up. Especially as a co-angler, don't change up.
Yep.
Just go with it. Just go around with it.
Rick says,
oh man,
camera boat stage work. See you guys on TV. Keep the fingers crossed. Happy wins on Thursday.
Hey man, get your bib ready.
Yeah.
Get your bib ready.
Rick's from up north. He don't go.
Oh yeah, he ain't get scared of no waves or wind. Nah.
Don't worry about what I said. Don't worry about what I said. So this big bass, it was the perfect scenario because I saw like what is going on with this grass. It was like small little coves. So I flipped into one cove while the boat was keep going on. So I kind of like picked it up and I missed one. Like, damn, that's a nice little bite. I said, okay, I'm gonna come back to it. So we came back and I saw a small little, like a deeper cove. I said, I don't want to go to deep cove. I want to find something isolated. So I saw like a three straw just sticking straight up, right?
Yep.
So I flipped in between those. I was like, okay, cool. So I flipped in between whatever. So what I'm gonna do instead of trying to jerk it out, I'm gonna just ease it back out. So while we're going, I'm slowly getting ready, dropped it back down, and I'm finna get ready to pick up. I was like, I feel like I'm home. I was like, and in my mind, like it's strawberry, so it's no branch. I'm like, I'm tripping. So I dropped it down, and I dropped it down. My line was tight. I'm like, this ain't right. And then mind you, I remember this. So if this is if this is like the straw is like this.
Somebody's home. Somebody's home.
I said, here we go. Him. I remember Dawg said, you got one? I said, net.
Yep.
I was like, net. And then he got the net. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, dude, this is a big bass. And it was like, I think about four or five people offshore watching us. Like I went to hoot and holler. I was like,
oh,
gave him pound, weighed him up, tag. I said, nice. I deep down inside, I was hooting and hollering. But when I thought about the situation afterwards, like that situation, I was just like any angler. Catch a big bass, boom, 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 boom. It kept casting. Like nothing happened. Like, did I really just dial in that focus? I was like, okay, it's not good. It's not bad. So the last bass, I got 4 bass. I was right now it's about, I forgot what the weight was. I think it's like maybe about 8 pounds. I think about 8 pounds at that point. 8 pounds. So I was like, cool. So I think we had maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. So, we've gone to another spot and I forget my 4 prop. Don't worry about me. Whole shot.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're talking.
Jason immediately starts talking that foreign language. Net, what?
Yeah. He don't use no net. That man don't use no net down there. I can guarantee you.
He was using braid.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I'm using net. Don't care.
Yep.
So the last bass. So Dalton said, "Hey man, we got about 10 more minutes. Then we got to go to weigh in." So a lot of people, and I've already been commended multiple times about the situation. A lot of people would just give up because, matter of fact, they only caught their first bass at 11 o'clock, and say, "Man, I only got one big bass, and the first bass was at 11 o'clock. Like I ain't gonna get no bass." Honestly, when he told me that, I kind of smiled. I was like, 10 minutes? He said, yeah, I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
Literally 2 casts later, caught my limit. And everybody like, how can you stay so focused? I like, the best way I can say, every time I bank fish, and a lot of people don't see this because this is just internally me, or even before I get on camera, like I put myself in a situation. Now, mind you, this is bank fishing, not boat. Bank fishing. I always put myself in a mindset. Like when I walk into a pond, I always see exactly where it's at, see how the conditions is, and I see exactly where I want to go, direction, where I want to fish at. But my mind says, okay, I got brush piles over here. I'm gonna fish this a few minutes. If I don't get a bass, even bite, I'm moving. Just like a trolling, I'm gonna move on. It's like I say, if I have nothing but just depth and current, I'm gonna cast this area for a few minutes. Move to the next thing, and go back, do a different lure. So in my mind, I've already made so much adversity in my head. I played the role in my head multiple times, every time I bank fish. So when I'm in these positions, I've already gone through it. I've already been in that position mentally. And it's been times like, if you see a lot of my videos on YouTube, the big bass, those big bass are situations that I told myself, I need to do this. I have a lot of time. Like I think my biggest bass, the biggest bass was that 6 pound from last year.
Right.
That one, like it was. I think they was getting ready to spawn in that pond, but I told myself I got 6 more casts, and I remember that video because like I was talking to everybody in the video, and this is why you have to pay attention to detail because I had a buzz toad, and I was going through over the grass, and I saw a huge wave. I was, oh Jesus Christ! So I threw back out there, popped a few times, and mind you, like when we have a bass following you for top water, you have a very, very small window for him to come back again.
Yep.
So the second time, I threw out there again, ran back to the hole, popped it one more time, missed her. I said, oh. I said, okay, I got one more chance because she like when she hit it, like I feel like she was sitting there now.
Yeah.
Okay, she might be home. So I threw it back out there, just and yeah, this time I was using a 40-pound braid. I know you're ready for it. I used 40-pound braid. So when she hit it. She's like, boom. I set the hook through this grass. I said, 6.5 pound bass. So I was like,
dang.
And I kind of cut myself off on the video, but I was trying to tell people when grass is your friend when you're using top water bass, because when you give them the grass, they can't really fight like that much.
You keep casting until they go. Troy Mims.
Yeah, keep that lure wet. Keep the lure wet.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I mean, and I've learned so much from certain situations, from me like 10 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left. I've caught bass. I caught bass like literally 1 more minute left. I was like,
oh yeah.
And like even though I happy for it, but I was like, why did you wait? I've been fishing here a long time waiting for you. Why would you wait 1 minute?
Yeah,
come on, get it.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
All right, well, we're gonna have to cut this out, man. I can sit here all night, but
right.
We'll have you on again, man. You was good. You was good times, man. We're gonna have you on again, man. It was a blast.
Just let me know.
We will, man.
All right. How about tomorrow night about 3 a.m.?
Reschedule.
Hey, Lacey honest. Hey.
Nah, we appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate y'all. I enjoy this.
Hey, I don't have a glass slipper.
But he got to work tomorrow. But he got to, like me. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to work. But yeah, definitely.
Rick, we're definitely bringing them back.
Everything, John, I enjoyed you. Rob, of course, this conversation, man, I enjoyed everything, and I definitely in this moment, and like I say, like my this way. So catch the moment. This is one of my clothing line. Have my logo. That moment. Where is that?
There it is.
There it is.
Over here. So
I like it. Yeah, that's cool, man.
But yeah, so
we'll hook you up with that stuff next time.
Hey, y'all let me know when y'all want me to come back, because I enjoy this. So definitely,
that's good. Hey, and I got a boy starting freshman football this fall, so I'm about to PM you, man. I hit you up.
Hey, guess what? I'm a defensive coach too. So
cool.
That's
definitely, man.
His boy's a quarterback. He'll help you out.
Oh, he's a quarterback. Oh,
no, he ain't figured out what he's doing yet. But he's 14. He's bigger than I am.
Listen. If he likes conflicting pain, let me talk to him.
All right. Yeah, he does.
Hey,
yeah, I like that.
I'm not a big guy.
His old man played against Brett Favre in high school. Let's just say that. And the closest I got to pros, I tackled him one time and he drugged me about 10 yards. That's close as I got. He was our rival high school and he kicked our butts bad. So it happens.
Hey, look, I'm a small guy. You know, when I was in high school, I was 5'6", 106 pounds. All right,
you're a slot receiver.
Yeah,
that's slot receiver right there.
You know what my favorite thing to do was?
What?
Get hit. I love getting hit.
Oh, hey.
Okay, hey.
Each his own, man. Each his own.
I loved it, man. You know, you get the guys that hit you hard, think they knocked you out. You get up, set the ground down in front of them,
run back. Yep.
I've seen videos of people like, "Oh, I hit you hard." That's it.
That's all you got. Come on, man.
That will break people's spirits. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that get in their head. That get in their head.
We used to play tackle football in the streets growing up.
Oh yeah, yes, that's me. That is me.
And I had two of my friends tackle me into the side of a car.
Oh,
dude!
Ouch!
No, I got one better for you.
And you know what I said to him? I said, when you guys get a chance, get your skirts off, put your big boy pants on.
Ooh. You know what? I got one better for you. So we're talking about sideline stick. So I remember like two of my friends were playing corner and safety, and they're good. They know how to ball hawk. So I'm running down the road, and like literally the ball coming to us. So I'm like, either I'm gonna try to catch the ball in the grass for them to tackle me, or we're gonna have fun. So I'm like, I'm watching, like I'm looking at the ball. I'm like, where the mailbox at? So mind you, it gets better. So mind you, my friend is playing corner. He's playing the other side of the road. He's coming full speed to hit me. The safety's coming full speed to hit me. They meet me when I get the ball. The problem is they meet me before the mailbox. Now, mind you, at that point, I was weighing about 250. 250 solid me, right?
Yep.
My corner friend, he's about 180. My safety friend, about 180. Those two tried to tackle me at the same time in the mailbox there. We all went through the mailbox. Problem is, I kept going. So they said, they're like, oh man, we finna tell coach about you. I said, go ahead. Like honestly, I don't know how many times I've ran through mailboxes and just unscathed.
Yep.
Like I think in my childhood, I think I paid for about 4 mailboxes. I've like literally mailboxes. I was like, I shouldn't be playing football. I shouldn't be playing football on the side of the road. I'm literally demolishing mailboxes.
We're gonna have to have a sidebar conversation on this because I got to get to bed, man.
I hear you, man. Hey, man, we enjoyed it, brother. We'll have you on again, man. It's a good time.
Greatly appreciate it, man. We'll get back in touch.
I'll be waiting on it.
All right, man. Have a good night, brother.
All right, you too, man. Y'all take good.
All right.
All right. Thanks, man. See you. All right. All right. We're good. We're good.
Another
yeah, man. He brought it, man. He brought it for sure.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm gonna end this show real quick.
Yep, but we enjoyed all y'all tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll definitely have Jason on in the near future. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know.
All right, take care, everybody. See you tomorrow night.
Peace out.
From every strand on the line of your reel